Hey y'all, I'm out here doing my thing, enjoying a little fire I made with a ferro rod, my Exotac ferro steel and the Bear Force Knife Simple. And I wanted to do a quick video on steel. I've seen a lot recently people commenting, I would never buy a knife in that steel, mostly referring to Mora and their new Ashwood Outdoors series. And I myself made videos about that series talking about them being overpriced, but there's a bit of a nuance to those videos that some people might not necessarily gather. So I want you to look at this chart right here and look at how 12C27 or 420HC stack up against, let's say, 1095 and 3V. You've got two steels with excellent stainless properties, good edge retention. It's not on here, but they're very easy to sharpen, and toughness up around CPM 3V, which is lauded as one of the toughest commercially available steels on the market. So the reason that I want to do this video, first off, I want to say that if you took the coolest knife that exists on the planet and made it in 12C27, I wouldn't want it less. And it likely, if we're talking about custom knife, it likely would not affect the cost almost at all. Might make the knife 15, 30 bucks cheaper, maybe. Really, when you want to purchase 12C27 or 420HC, it's not even much cheaper than all of your other stainless steels. I would go so far as to say that I think that AEBL, which is very similar, if not the same, to 13C28, and which performs somewhat similar both to 14C28N and 12C27, is one of the best balanced steels on the market regardless of price. And it's a relatively affordable steel. So what I want you to understand is that a lot of times when marketing or doing other things, things become drastically oversimplified to sell because people just want to buy something. Sometimes they want to buy the best something. Sometimes they want to buy the best something for the buck. Sometimes they want to buy the cheapest something. But we see in marketing, a lot of things are vastly oversimplified, and these vast oversimplifications that come from marketing all seep into your low information buyers. And guys, I'm not saying low information buyer as an insult. I promise. I want to run this channel specifically for low information buyers to help them become higher information buyers. But I think that Mora advertising all of their steels as recycled stainless steel with no mention of Rockwell hardness is a terrible move. However, if they just said that it was 12C27, which it appears at this point that it is, and listed the Rockwell hardness and squared the spine, I wouldn't have mentioned any of that. I still think it would have been overpriced, but the thing is, I would think that these knives were overpriced even if they were in 14C28 or freaking S35VN, even Magna Cut. They would probably be overpriced because Mora is such a massive company, and but I'm getting bogged down. Overpriced is subjective. If you love the knives, they're going to be good quality. Go out and get one. It's not stupid. I say that they're overpriced because it's Mora, and I think Mora can do better. However, It's not overpriced as a knife. It's just the market is so saturated with underpriced knives. Now, I will say that I saw Trollski comment on there and say that he used one and that they have the tang is very proud and uncomfortable. At this price range, details like that are unacceptable. And the way that he was treated is unacceptable. And the way that Mora is treating their customers with copy and paste responses and everything else is unacceptable. At the end of the day, selling this knife at $250, not telling anyone what the steel is, not telling anyone what the hardness is, something is wrong. The customer knows that they are not being told something, even if they don't know what it is. It's rude, honestly. And the way that Mora has handled the situation is rude. But all of the rantings and the ravings about I would never buy X knife and Y steel. Any reputable knife steel, perfectly heat treated, will be better than any steel in existence poorly heat treated. The fact is most knife steels are probably decently heat treated, which is good enough, but not perfectly heat treated. And you may pay extra from custom makers and stuff like that to get that really perfect heat treat. It does matter. But the difference in steel, the average person is not going to know the difference. But the average person will know the difference if the heat treat is off. And I'm talking about bush blades for the most part. You'll notice the difference in edge retention if you are cutting boxes all day with a pocket knife. The average user will notice the difference in edge retention if you're doing that, because boxes and the paper that they use are really abrasive and they'll dull your edge very quickly. But out here in the bush, I'm telling you, I had a Fox machete in 12C27. It was 1/8 of an inch thick, and I beat on it like it was a beast mode fixed blade, and it was a tank, and it never failed. 12C27 is such an underrated steel, and so is 420HC. And the only reason that people think that they are cheap steels is because through the miracle of capitalism, manufacturers are able to get knives in these steels so affordable that everybody associates these steels with cheap manufacturing. If you just look at the data that's available, if you forget all of the marketing and all of the hype, if every single outdoors fixed blade knife available on the market was either 12C27 AEBL or 14C28N or 8670, a stainless or a carbon, the market would be a better place. I guarantee it. But that's not the world that we live in. Go to Knife Steel Nerds. The chart that I posted earlier is from Dr. Laren Thomas. He is one of the head dudes, one of the most reputable scientists in the knife industry right now. Read up, and I would encourage you to make your decisions on what knife you want to purchase and what steels you are interested in based on more on his research and less from what you hear in Facebook groups, from YouTube channels, and from marketing. Because I would say that you will be better for it, and if everybody did this, the entire industry would be better for it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I hope that you have a blessed day.